The secret life of your dog while you sleep. Have you ever had that strange, slightly eerie feeling that you are being watched in the dead of night? You know the feeling I'm talking about. You wake up at 3 a.m., the house is pitch black, and you turn over only to find two glowing eyes staring right into your soul. If you are a dog owner, you know exactly what this moment feels like. It is the midnight stare. And for years, I just assumed my dog was begging for a midnight snack or maybe needed to go out to the bathroom. But the truth is so much more profound and, honestly, heartwarming than that. What if I told you that while you are lost in dreams, your dog is actually hard at work performing a biological welfare check on you? It turns out there is a whole secret world of dog behavior that only happens when our eyes are closed. From the way your dog positions themselves on the bed to that gentle nudge you might ignore, every single move is calculated. They are not just sleeping, they are monitoring your vitals, syncing their biological rhythms with yours, and acting as your personal guardian in ways science is only just beginning to understand. Today, we are going to unravel the mystery of what your dog really does while you sleep. And I promise you, by the end of this, you will never look at your sleeping dog the same way again. But before we dive into these incredible secrets, if you love discovering natural ways to improve your life, whether it is holistic health tips, understanding the creatures we love, or just finding more joy in the everyday, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We are building such a beautiful community here at Doggo Pal, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Okay, let's find out what your dog is really up to in the dark. Let's start with that midnight stare. I mentioned earlier, it is actually a phenomenon rooted deep in their evolutionary history. When your dog stares at you while you sleep, they are not trying to be creepy. They are actually monitoring your respiratory patterns. You see, every dog is incredibly sensitive to the rhythm of our breathing. In the wild, wolves and pack animals constantly monitor the health of the pack leaders and vulnerable members. When your breathing slows down significantly during deep REM sleep, your dog's instincts kick in. They stare to visually and audibly confirm that your chest is rising and falling. Your dog is literally checking to make sure you are still alive and okay. It is their version of checking the baby monitor, just with a lot more fur and love. Think about how incredible that is for a second. While you are completely vulnerable, unconscious to the world, your dog is voluntarily staying alert to ensure your safety. This behavior is often more common in dog breeds that have high protective instincts or high empathy levels, but almost all dogs do it to some extent. They are listening for the subtle changes in your breath that indicate distress. If you have sleep apnea, or if you are tossing and turning because of a bad dream, that stare often turns into action. They are gathering data on your well-being using senses that are thousands of times more powerful than ours. So next time you wake up to that intense gaze from your dog, do not be annoyed. Take it as a silent message saying, "I love you, and I have got your back." This leads us perfectly into the next behavior, which is the gentle nudge. Have you ever been fast asleep, maybe in the middle of a chaotic dream, and you feel a wet dog nose press against your hand or a paw gently tap your arm? It is easy to brush this off as your dog wanting attention or maybe trying to hog the blankets, but canine behaviorists believe this is often a direct response to changes in your physiology. When we have nightmares or stressful dreams, our bodies release cortisol and adrenaline, and our heart rates spike. Your dog can smell these hormonal changes and hear the acceleration of your heartbeat long before you wake up. That nudge from your dog is an interruption technique. They are trying to ground you. It is a reality check to pull you out of that stressful state and bring you back to the safety of the present moment. It is remarkably similar to what trained service dogs do for veterans with PTSD, but even untrained family dogs have this intuitive capability. They sense the shift in the energy of the room, which is really just a combination of scent and sound cues, and they intervene. It is their way of saying, "Hey, you are okay. I am here." It is a holistic, natural anxiety relief system that sleeps right at the foot of your bed. Speaking of the foot of the bed, let's talk about the bed shuffle. You know the drill. You fall asleep with your dog at your feet, wake up with them behind your knees, and by morning they are somehow taking up 80% of the mattress while you cling to the edge. While it feels like a territorial takeover, this shuffling is actually a complex mix of temperature regulation and emotional bonding. Dogs run hotter than humans. Their normal body temperature is around 101 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Throughout the night, your dog moves to thermoregulate. If they press their back against yours, they are sharing heat. If they move to the cool spot at the bottom of the bed, they are cooling down. But they almost always try to maintain some point of physical contact. This contact is crucial. In the wild, pack animals sleep in a heap to conserve heat and protect each other. By pressing against you, your dog is fulfilling a primal need for safety and connection. But here is the really sweet part. They often adjust their position based on your movement. If you seem restless, your dog might move closer to provide weight and comfort, similar to how a weighted blanket works to calm the nervous system. They are constantly recalibrating their position to maximize their comfort while ensuring they remain physically connected to their pack leader, which is you. It is a dance of intimacy that happens every single night without you even realizing it. Have you ever noticed that your dog often sleeps facing the door? Or maybe they position themselves between you and the doorway. This is not an accident. This is the guardian at the gate instinct. Even the smallest, fluffiest dog has a dormant wolf inside them that understands strategic positioning. The door is the entry point for potential threats. By positioning themselves between you and the exit, your dog is placing themselves as the first line of defense. It is a selfless act of protection. They are effectively saying that nothing gets to you without going through me first. This behavior shows just how deep the bond goes. They are not just pets. They are family members who take their role seriously. In a holistic sense, this adds to the feng shui of your sleep environment. Knowing, even subconsciously, that you are protected allows your brain to enter deeper states of REM sleep. You sleep better because your dog is on duty. It is a symbiotic relationship where their presence lowers your cortisol levels and your presence gives them a purpose. It is a beautiful cycle of mutual wellness that supports your health just as much as a green smoothie or a meditation session would. But the most fascinating thing, the science that really blew my mind, is something called biobehavioral attunement. Research has shown that when dogs and their owners sleep in close proximity, their biological rhythms actually sync up. I am talking about heart rates, breathing patterns, and even sleep-wake cycles. It is a phenomenon known as entrainment. Your dog is not just sleeping near you. They are sleeping with you on a biological level. Their heart rate slows down as yours does. They enter deep sleep phases often in tandem with you. This synchronization is the ultimate sign of trust and bonding. It releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your dog. This oxytocin boost is incredible for your health. It lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, and promotes healing. So, having your dog in the room, provided you are not allergic, is literally a natural health remedy. You are co-regulating each other's nervous systems. In a world that is so disconnected, having this creature that is completely tuned into your biological frequency is a rare and precious gift. It is holistic wellness in its purest, furriest form. So, the next time you wake up and see those eyes staring at you, or feel that heavy head resting on your ankle, do not just roll over. Acknowledge the love that is there. Your dog is your silent guardian, your biological partner, and your constant companion, even in the dream world. They spend their nights ensuring you are safe, comfortable, and loved. It makes you realize that we really do not deserve dogs, do we? They give us so much, and all they ask for in return is a little corner of the bed and a whole lot of love. I really hope this gave you a new appreciation for your furry best friend. If you enjoyed this peek into the secret life of dogs, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and reach more pet lovers like you. And if you have not already, please subscribe to Doggo Pal for more dog behavioral tips. Also, if you are looking for some great natural products to help your dog sleep better or to support their gut health, I have dropped some links in the description below, so definitely check those out. Thanks for watching, and give your dog a big hug from me tonight.